Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of the FUT Champions Journey, the series where we are obviously taking this super team and hopefully aiming to finish top 100 monthly. Currently we are sat on 18 wins out of 20 games, and even though that is really good, that was awesome last week, I'm disappointed in the style of one of the losses, which I did take, which was obviously, could have made it a lot different. I honestly thought, and my confidence was boosted, guys. I was boosted into thinking I was going to get a 40 out of 40, but it's nowhere to be happening now. So we've got 10 games to play today, guys. Game 21 to 30. Hopefully we can pick up 10 wins. That's the dream. I really need a high finish for top 100 monthly, guys. And the only way to do that is to finish on like a 38 win weekend. Whether it's going to happen, who knows? Hopefully it can. So if you guys do want any MSP, PSN codes or cheap game codes, guys, go and check out g2a.com. Their link is down below. If we can try and hit over 4,000 likes, that'd be brilliant. And guys, subscribe to me if you're not subscribed already. So I'll take you to show you the current rankings, which I've just been looking at. So if we go to online FUT Champions, you can see here we have got 18 wins out of 20, which is still pretty awesome, but that 30 weekend completely messed me up. Top 100, we're nowhere. Well, we are close to that, but I can't imagine. There's no point in looking at top 100 weekly. But monthly, we have crept in, guys, to the 54th position with 152 wins. If we can get 172, which is a dream, that would help us immensely into the top 100 rankings. Whether it happens or not, we'll have to wait and see. People talking about the Christmas noobs, I've not experienced any of them yet. And if you guys have, lucky you, because I definitely haven't. All my games have been very tough this week so far. So guys, we're going to push on today, 10 games. Hopefully we can win 10. Confidence has been knocked, not of my team, nothing in the team, just my confidence has been knocked, but fingers crossed we can get back strong and pick up some decent victories. So guys, game 21 to 30. The sticking point. Well, I say that every week, don't I? I say that with every week that we're at a sticking point. But solid matchup first game, guys, against a nice looking Bundesliga team with a very difficult opponent. 26 minutes though, we break on through. One lucky pass and a delicate chip by Ronaldo over the keeper does make it 1-0 in this game. Now, you guys have seen, and obviously, if you do follow me on Twitter, guys, you will have seen spoilers anyway. But I do still like to show the gameplay because even though you guys will probably know where I finished as well, which is don't know. It's either I'm either going to be ecstatic or I'm going to be pissed off. Who knows? You guys will know anyway. So 1-1. This guy did make it 1-1. Nice finish from Costa. This was a very tough game as well. Already, guys, 18-2 moving on into this, and then we were dealt a blow. I wasn't putting my chances away. My opponent got through my defence pretty easily. He makes it 2-1 in the 83rd minute, and that was a time where I couldn't come back. We pick up another loss, guys, taking us to 18-3. So moving further and further away from the top 100 monthly, even moving further and further away from the top 100 weekly. So we need some massive runs here to get the game off. Up against Mystics as well with the red inform Gundo, SBC Lacazette, inform Kante, and who else is there? Smalling, Bailly, Bellerin, some nice players. 3rd minute, guys, ball bounces to Benzema, Benzema to Ronaldo. Ronaldo takes a shot off the post there and makes it 1-0 early on in the game. I love getting the early goals because that is able to adjust my game style. And I've been talking to Net this weekend, same with Marshall as well. The first goal completely changes the outcome of the game. Obviously, you guys know you've got your own game style, the way you want to play. If you guys do end up conceding a goal early on, it makes you rush. It's just one of them things. It makes you panic, it makes you rush, and thankfully getting the early goals in games for me, guys, does push me on and makes mistakes for my opponent, allowing us to pick up a 3-0 victory here in the second game. So going from a loss to a 3-0 victory, and very decent stats all round as well. Clinical in front of goal. Probably could have got a few more goals as well looking at that, but my opponent was pretty good in defence and blocking a lot. Our next opponent, guys, inform Benteke, Martial, Pogba, De Bruyne, Kante, Bailly as well. And he's also chose a different defence compared to most. In 21st minute, guys, Ronaldo dancing with the ball with Hullet, Benzema with the shot, 1-0. Even though, and I will tell you the stats, guys, of my Benzema. Let me just pull it up now, actually, because I did say that I was going to show you in the last episode, but I know that I am going to forget to show you. So I'm going to tell you now what we finish on with Benzema after the 40 games we have played for this FUT Champions weekend. It won't spoil the results for you guys anyway. because you won't know when the goals were scored. Who knows, we could have scored 4 goals in a 6-4 defeat, you know. So Benzema, playing 45 minutes of each game for me, guys, has got 40 games, 14 goals, 14 assists. That's from 45 minutes. Obviously, you divide that. It's basically 20 games, and he's got 14 goals and 14 assists. That's pretty good for me. George Best is his replacement as well. He comes and makes some massive, massive changes to the team. It changes the whole dynamic. Obviously, Benzema will use a target man style striker. He'll receive the ball, he'll hold on to it and do the business, whereas George Best will come onto the left wing, Ronaldo to striker, and then it's full on getting behind, cause domination. This team on the screen, though, you're seeing it, he's got Gomez, he's got a few slow players on there, guys, and it benefited him. The reason the slow players benefited him because he wasn't abusing pace, he wasn't abusing the wing, he was actually slowly dribbling up the field. You can see here, guys, he hasn't even got his finger on the sprint button. This is just an example of how he was playing all the way throughout the game. Alonso linking up with Draxler, Gomez holding up the ball, as I was talking about a second ago, and Alonso getting the score to make it 2-0, and send me into panic stations. I had to start rushing, I had to start swapping a few things around, and thankfully, guys, in the 60th minute we get an attack. It's a fast attack as well. You can see Ronaldo with the ball to Bale, Bale through to Ronaldo. I don't know how Sommer spills that, but he spilled it straight into the path of Ronaldo. We make it 2-1 in the 61st minute of the game. These clips don't show you the intensity of the game as well. Doing the drag back there, George Best picks up the ball, is able to cut back inside, square it through to Vieira. Vieira straight to Hullet, who's obviously got a power shot outside the area, guys. 68 minutes, we had flipped the game from 2-0 all the way to 2-2, and it did send us into extra time. Pogba with the ball dancing outside the area, as I like to do. Hullet back to Best. Best waits for the inside run, you can see it. Vieira linking up, Best gets wiped out in the area, giving away a penalty in the 95th minute of the game. It was Socrates who wiped me out. Hullet steps on up, don't receive the arrow, and the ball is put to the right hand side of the keeper to make it 3-2. Send us into lead and sending panic stations disappearing, really. We felt comfortable after this, and maybe a little bit too comfortable, because Ribery here, you can see the ball being picked up nicely by Muller. Muller through to Draxler. Draxler to Lam, and then the ball is whipped into the back post, where Muller is there to rise over my defender and make it 3-3 in the 99th minute. Frustrating fucking goal. Back to stressing. Smalling, some reason in the attack, links up with Pogba. Pogba with the drive inside. Nice triple tap. Suarez on the field. Instant goal. 4-3. What a tough game this was, guys. And this was the last thing that I did want at this stage of the game. So a very difficult game. You can see my opponent had a lot of shots, I had a lot of shots, and you can see with the way he was playing, he was definitely deserving of a win, but thankfully I was able to take it. Next game, NUFC Mitch. He's got Nani, he's got Bakumbu, Williams, Gomez, Nangolan. That three, Manolas, Nangolan and Perez, they are one difficult trio to get past, especially when Ronaldo's on that side. And you can see by the time that we do get into the clips, guys, Benzema's already gone off the field, George Best is on, and he's causing trouble for his defence. Hullet with the ball here to Vieira. Vieira inside to Bale. Nice fake shot. He gets inside, triple tap, straight to Pogba. 1-0 in the 67th minute of the game. Brilliant finish. And we needed that, because this game could have gone anywhere. And guess what, guys? This game did go anywhere. You can see Higuain picking up the ball, linking it through to Cuadrado. I think he was going for a pop shot, and that pop shot paid off. Nice finish by Cuadrado to make it 1-1. 111th or 102nd minute there, we pick up the ball here. Extra time. Neymar's on the pitch. I think George Best is on the pitch, and I think there's one more player on the pitch as well. Suarez there. So Suarez makes it 2-1. In the 113th, guys, to give us a lead and give us another victory in the weekend league. A game which we dominated in possession, but he did have a lot of chances. Thankfully, keeper was on point, defence was on point, and we were able to shut him out. So a nice 2-1 victory there after extra time. Our next opponent, yeah, look at that bronze card. He was there as just a filler to get chemistry to a lot of the players, and I can't remember who he brought on, actually. Oh, I can remember who he brought on. He brought on the SBC Russian League player, which you guys will have seen from packs. I can't remember the guy's name, but he is a very, very dangerous striker after playing against him. Very fast and very tall and strong as well. Ronaldo linking up with Hullet. Hullet bombing down the wing, waits for the run, gets a very nice inside ball to Pogba, who slips it on in the 10th minute, guys, to make it 1-0 in this game. Nice finish, perfect start to the game, because then we can play it our way. You can see Walker with a nice power header to Bale. Bale assessing the situation with the shield button, waiting for the runs. Bale to Hullet to Ronaldo. 2-0, 38 minutes in, guys. No complaints, and a sick sick goal, and every time we went forward, guys, we were causing a lot of damage. Look at this clip here. How to skim people 101, and you can see 2 people getting wiped out. Pogba with a simple goal, 3-0, and I was just laughing at that goal just because of the way the 2 defenders wiped each other out and allowed me in the area to score another goal. After half-time though, guys, we got a little bit lucky as the ball bounced the best. Waits inside, ball through to Ronaldo. Easy finish, what I thought anyway, but look at the state of the goal. It gets back to George Best, 4-0, and you think it can't get any worse for the AIDS goals, guys, but I assure you, in the last 4, is it 4? Yeah, 4 games of this episode, you are going to see some AIDSy goals. I induced them, I can't help it. Lisa Woski, 1996. This guy was very unhappy with me. He messaged me saying pay to win. Fair enough, I am a pay to win, but it's not just the team, guys, which wins me games. You've obviously got to be a pretty decent player behind it as well. This game was very tough. My opponent was very difficult. George Best linking up with Ronaldo. Low-driven shot, saved by Butland, directly into the path of Best. That counts as an AIDS goal, it must do, and we do pick up a 1-0 victory in a very hard-fought game against FC Tos. So, a win is a win. Doesn't matter how the goals come, doesn't matter how you play, guys. It's the weekend league. You're going for wins. Up against Felipe ASA 07. I'm pretty sure we played this guy before. Kante, Matic, Firmino, Martial, Lacazette, and also Eden Hazard. Solid defence in the first couple of minutes as well. Ronaldo with the ball inside, playing from a corner. You can see Boateng gets a tackle off Benzema to Bale. 1-0. That was a ridiculously lucky goal. That's tackled by Boateng straight into the path of Benzema. I wasn't to expect it, and thankfully I was hammering that shoot button, but my defending was god-awful. You can see the 45th minute, it doesn't really matter about the minute, guys, but I just allow Martial to run straight on in and get the goal there to tie terms up and make this game thoroughly frustrating. Extra time though, we were able to pick up the ball, guys. Suarez with the ball, waits, sees the runner hull it through to Neymar. Neymar gets a near post shot off there in a 98th minute, guys, to make it 2-1 and give us another victory. These are very, very tight bloody games, and the last thing you want coming to the end of FUT Champions, especially when you need a big weekend to finish. So you guys, in the comment section below, let me know how you got on this weekend. Did you find the gameplay alright? I know a few people yet again are struggling with like forced DCs. We've just kicked off the EA servers, which is absolutely absurd considering they are dedicated servers. And let me know what teams you're coming up against. I'm curious, really curious, the teams you're coming up against. So I know Neps started documenting the times he scores and opponents he comes up with, and I think I potentially will be doing it, guys, next week. But not showing you in the video, but just documenting what's going on. So maybe you follow me on social media, you'll see it. Hull it with a ball to Bale, very, very decent power header to Ronaldo, inside outside. Somehow the ball bounces off him, goes to Benzema, near post shot, 2-0. This was looking like it was going to be a fun game, but my opponent was still very difficult. You can see the backwards dribbling, guys, is frustrating. It's difficult to come up against, to defend against. Dembele, I think that was, makes it 2-1. From that point, my opponent actually changed a few things. What did he change? I think he actually changed formation. Yeah, he changed formation to go on the attack. I think he changed to a 3 at the back formation to go on the attack. But thankfully the composure there of Neymar, guys, does make it 3-1 in the 73rd, taking us to the same stage we were at previously. But he did stay and did obviously get a few more attacks. You can see my defence being all the way forward in the 78th minute. I don't know why, but thankfully we do dispossess him of the ball, strip him, and the ball is played out nicely to Pogba, who does a nice chip through to George Best. And this is what I'm talking about for AIDS goals, guys. Look at the state of that. Yep, we're just inducing them. We're just inducing them. So moving on, guys, that is it done. We've lost 1 game out of the 9 so far today, guys, and this is going to be the final one now, and it will take us to 30 games done. Currently, we are 26-3. So if we win this game, guys, it will go to 27-3, which will be 1 loss every 10 games, which is the ratio I am aiming for. But hopefully it is enough come the end. Anyway, so our final opponent, guys, very solid team as well. I remember this team vividly because this guy is a pro. I know that because I do Google gamer tags, guys, when I'm going into the game, just to get a feel of what's going on. But he was good on the attack, he was good at holding the ball, but defending wise, guys, he wasn't the best, as he allows Ronaldo in the 36th minute, Ronaldo to score a low driven shot to make it 1-1. Not long afterwards, guys, we do get another attack. Nice pass and play. Bit overkill, but thankfully we do take advantage, and Ronaldo does make it 2-1 in the 42nd minute of this game. But just the hold and play that my opponent was playing was frustrating. You can see the state of the line and stuff. It was pulling my players left, right and centre, going back and forth and left to right. That's the way I want to play, but for some reason I've just adapted this fast counter-attacking style of play, which I wasn't talking about the previous days, and you can see the inside pass there does allow it to make it 2-2 in the 64th minute of the game. I was frustrated at giving up that goal, guys, just because I was in a lead and was doing alright as well. Pushing towards the end of the game, we dispossessed him when he was going for the attack. Neymar with the ball this time, doing the defender, outside ball to Ronaldo, who gets enough space to get the low-driven shot off, and that, guys, wins us the game, takes us to 27-3 with 10 games to go. Let's go and see how we do. So, guys, big game. Ronaldo came out, and we actually come back against an ESL competitive player, Poker Pade. He was a very clinical player, held the ball very, very well, and caused me a lot of trouble as well. We were able to get in, though, with 3 counter-attacks, which is the way I do like to play, guys, and we do pick up a very, very nice victory, taking us to 27-3. Currently 35th in the world, but you don't look at it until the final games have been played, guys. We've got one more episode left, which is going to be game 31-40, which will be coming hopefully in the next day. Yeah, hopefully it will be coming the next day, and it's currently Saturday morning as I'm playing these games. I'm going to go to bed though and then start afresh tomorrow. 27-3 isn't the worst. It's the same position we were at last week, so I'm very, very happy with it. Whether we can stay here, who knows, but like I said, guys, we are looking for that chase for the top 100 monthly, and it's going to be a dream if I can do it. Can we do it? Who knows, but let's take a look where we do stand currently in the monthly. 161 wins. Like I said, guys, I did want 171 or 170, but you can see, guys, we are 61. Where will we be at? 30th? 29th currently, but that's obviously going to drop, guys, with the more the pros do play, because a lot of people have gone on out, and you can see even Skills is way out of it currently because he's not playing his games, and 13 games, 13 wins ahead of him with 10 games left, guys. Who knows where we're going to be at the end of this? I'm hoping we will be in the high hundreds. Well, no, sorry, in the low 100. Well, low 100. I'm hoping I can be in there, just get in there to get the 44 informs, and obviously a legend. That's the dream. Whether it pays off, who knows? But we're going to do another episode tomorrow, guys, so make sure you come back and check it out. Subscribe to me if you're not subscribed already, and I'll catch you all next time.